don't know. I went live, but it'll probably take us a second for it to testing to kick in. Let me see. Okay. Oh hell yeah! What's up, flat butts? What's going on, flat butts? How was Superman? I'm gonna get into it, leftovers. I want to get it. I'm gonna get it. Let me wait for a couple other people to get in here, and yeah, because I wanted to. I have some notes I wanted to. Yeah, I watched Superman. So okay, so people were wanting to know about Superman. Okay, but let me wait for a couple more heads to get in here. Hello, Hikikomori brothers. That's what's up. Sayonara. What's up, fool? What's up, Rock? All right. I think there's enough people here. I'm getting a little early start. People are already asking about Superman. It's probably the worst Superman movie I've ever seen in my life. Okay? You could watch it once, but I mean, there's a scene in there. I don't want to Oh, you loved it, Jin? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm OG Christopher Reeve, Gene Hackman kind of guy. So, it okay, you know, it wasn't the worst. It was okay. All right? But you loved it, T? All right. I don't want to rain on your parade, all right? So I don't want to, you know, ruin it for y'all. If you liked it, that's why everyone, it's subjective. People have different opinions towards movies, okay? I would at least recommend seeing it once, okay? Other than, hey, what do you call a rooster stuck in a ball pit? I don't know, Hazelnut. You better get to the punchline. Rooster stuck in a ball pit, because I have some announcement. Go ahead. All right, no punchline. A lot of people in the comments want to know the track on Bieber's new album is Stevie's favorite. I don't know, man. I didn't even know Justin dropped a new album. All right, so for those of you who don't know, Duke's good. Duke's chilling right here. I have a Hollywood toys and costumes vlog out now. Not doing too well. Check that out if you can. All right. The thing with these vlogs, some of them hit home runs, some of them miss. All right. I think that because I did the commentating over the footage and it's not that interactive, but go check it out. If you're in here, go check that out after. That's all. You don't have to if you don't want to. So I went to see Superman last night with my brother, Bob, Dumbfounded, and Gene Hong. Okay, it was okay. To me, it was the worst one, but as far as a movie experience, fine. Go see it. You know, there's an introduction. The thing is, I didn't know every single superhero in there. I didn't know about I didn't know Green Lantern was gonna be there, or Mr. Terrific. I didn't know a lot of that stuff. So I guess, you know, I'm probably not the best source to even comment on Superman, because I'm not the biggest comic book person. I just go solely on if I liked it as a movie, all right? And I just bought Superman the original. Dude, Marlon Brando's in that motherfucker, okay? I mean, it's kind of hard to measure up as far as historically. I know Bradley Cooper plays Kal-El or whatever his dad's name, but Marlon Brando, go look that up. Go watch the originals, the original Superman with Christopher Reeve, Marlon Brando, and Gene Hackman, okay? And so one last announcement. So I'm dropping that. Hold up, that movie night Superman vlog, I'm dropping next week, okay? What's up, Pete? Oh, did he drop the Hazelnut? Did you drop your punchline? How was Jurassic World? I don't know, Hazelnut. So Jarrell, thank you, Jarrell, thank you. See, I don't even have the names right. Yeah, everyone hit the like too. And so I have that Superman movie night vlog dropping in a few days, okay? And I'm also going to try to stream more. I'm going to try to stream Sunday. I'm not guaranteeing you anything, okay? We're going to get to Amberlynn, folks, okay? We're going to get to Amberlynn. Speaking of Amberlynn, okay, hold up. Before Amberlynn, let me just get these announcements out of the way. I did my first shopping haul, all right? And I learned that from Amberlynn, right? So a shopping haul is you buy a bunch of stuff and then you show it on camera, what you got. I did it with Trader Joe's. Was Joker 2 better? I didn't see Joker 2. I saw the original Joker. I didn't even see Joker 2. So I'm doing my first Trader Joe's shopping haul. Joel. Amberlynn went to my kindergarten. That's amazing, Mr. Jones. So speaking of Amberlynn Reed, we're going to get to part 2 because that's why we're here, right? Because we're doing a whole series on shaped by the algorithm, okay? But Amberlynn has a members only stream. This is a public stream. Anyone can comment on my thing, okay? Look, I'm not censoring anything. Y'all could say your thing, but Amberlynn has it set up where not everyone could comment or be involved with the chat, okay? Her members, I think it's $10 a month. Her members pay a certain amount. They could comment on the live stream. Anyone could comment on mine. Look at DJ, Raziel, Rock, Mr. Jones, No Name, Cloud M. I'm letting y'all just let it flow like a river. But with Amber, she has more of a grip on it, okay? So Amberlynn is changing her live streams where she wants to still keep her members only right here, and also do it live. I mean, publicly live. So, getting the best of both worlds, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. She wants the best of both worlds, okay? That's not... Okay, Superman was dope. I didn't like it. If you liked it, that's great, okay? I like the original Superman with Marlon Brando. I'm old school, okay? The thing with Superman, there's too much CGI, and there's a Lilo and Stitch looking creature in it, and it starts out this big, and then next thing you know, it grows to a different huge giant, and everyone's fighting it, like, you know, the Hot Girl and you know, Mr. Terrific and Green Lantern and Superman. And so I'm looking at the screen and I'm like, what are we doing here? What happened to just a good story and dialogue, man? But that's just me. If y'all like it, that's great. We're gonna get to the Amberlynn shit, all right? You know what movie I'm looking for is that Josh Brolin Weapons movie. I like shit like that. That's more down my lane, all right? But go tune into my vlog with Dumbfounded, Bobby Lee, and Gene Hong in a few days, all right? It's pretty funny. I'm also thinking about doing a new series where, because Bobby was showing me, he has the Chat GPT, and he was showing me, the one that you pay for, and he was like, you got this, dude? And he was like showing me what he does and like the things that they ask, what he asked Chat GPT. And I was thinking about maybe I could do a series called Stevie Ask Chad, or I just ask Chat GPT random things. It's just an idea, all right? I'm always trying to think of new shit, you know? You got to switch it up once in a while. With Marlon Wayans, are you facts? What Epstein client? Okay, so I don't know. I mean, the chat's taking on a whole different world right now. Yeah, well, my brother is quite funny guy. What's his name again? Oh, but yeah, that's funny. All right, so we're gonna get. Okay, I think all my announcements are done. Let's get into Amberlynn Reed Part 2, Shape by the Algorithm. What's up, flat butts? All right, I don't know. What's up, Holly? What's up, flat butts? I don't know any scary video games, but I'm open to it, all right? So, those are my announcements. Now we're going to get into Amberlynn Part 2, Shape by the Algorithm, y'all. Okay, let's go. Okay, here we go. Okay, how come it's not? Okay, here we go. Part 2, y'all.
Hi.
Thanks for being here.
My name's Amberlynn, and I wanted to start a YouTube channel for weight loss. I see a lot of videos of...
No, I'm not going to England, and Bob actually brought that up last night? Okay, I'm glad. That's actually a good question. Um, I was just doing it, as a bit with Jesse Johnson because I thought it'd be entertaining. But the word actually got back to the Bad Friends camp. They were actually really pushing me to go to London, y'all. And he felt bad about it. He's like, sorry, dude, like I tried. So it's all good. No hard feelings. Go check out that episode. Let's go. Let's get back to the Amberlynn, huh?
Other people doing it, and it's so motivating, and it's just something I'm really, really interested in doing.
Hey guys, so I know the video you guys got from me yesterday was a mukbang. I figured we'd do another. So this is just rotisserie chicken. I'm just gonna dive right in. So I've actually been walking more, moving more. My breathing's been better. So I feel like I'm actually doing a lot better.
My scale being out of whack.
That's something I noticed. Like, look, there's no fat shaming here, right? During the Stevie live streams, but she said my breathing's gotten better. You don't hear a lot of people saying, "Oh my breathing is getting better," or people actually even talking about breathing. So I found that interesting.
And messing up. Someone suggested that I change the batteries. At the time, I thought it was a good idea, but my girlfriend pointed out that it's not messing up for her, it's not messing up for her dad, and it's not messing up for her mom. So, it's just messing up for me. I wanted to let you guys know that don't be me. Do not be me. Don't lose a bunch of weight and then gain it back, because it is one of the worst feelings in the world.
You know what? Just that scene right there, you gotta kind of have to admire that. Like, if you could be that vulnerable on camera on your YouTube channel, that's crazy to me. Where I don't think I've cried once. I mean, that's crazy though, because she's so vulnerable,
And really hope that 2015 can be magical for me. I don't believe in fairy tales, but maybe I will now.
The last time we left Amber, she was in floods of tears. Devastated, she hadn't managed to stick to her goal of getting below 300 pounds. In fact, not only had she managed to not lose the weight she set out to, she had actually gained weight instead. Despite Amber being so upset, she knew she still had a lot to be thankful for. She was in a loving relationship with her girlfriend Crystal. She had a happy home life, living with Crystal and Crystal's parents, and
You know what's crazy? Because I just saw that Legos thing. So I went to like the Westfield Mall to see that movie. Dude, they had a crazy Lego store there. And I just thought immediately, Amberlynn Reed right there, motherfucker. That's where she would be.
their dogs and cats. And Amber really, really liked cats.
It's a gold cat with diamonds. Oh, look at what Crystal just found. It's a candle. And it's a cat. This is 365 days of bad cats. 365 days of kitten friends. And 365 days of cat naps.
That's one thing I noticed about her. She likes collecting shit. Like, she likes collecting Legos. She likes collecting, like, log books. What do you call those? Journal. She loves journals. She likes cat books. She's a collector, y'all,
I already have 365 days of cats, but I so badly want another one.
Amber had managed to lose some weight in 2014, but every time she lost a little, she seemed to put a lot more back on. And by the end of 2014, she had put on over 20 pounds from where she had started from at the end of 2000.
Look, that's fine. I honestly, because I was editing that vlog last night, I actually gained probably 10 to 15 to 20 pounds. All in my stomach, so I could relate to that.
13. But she told us this year was going to be a new beginning. a chance to learn from her disastrous previous year, and despite failing in her goal, she still had the support of her fans.
You have a great attitude and so much support. You are blessed. You can do it. We are here to support you and watch you on your journey. Amberlynn, you can do this. Hold your head high and keep on trucking. Thank you for being so honest and brave.
Yeah, where are my positive comments? See? Her fans, there's nothing but jokes here. Let's get some super chats going, and let's get some positive comments going on my shit, alright?
Make it your year. Come on, girl. Baby steps. You can do it. You aren't a failure. The bird in the tree does not worry if the branch will break. She has faith in her wings.
Comments like these went on, and Amber was ready to succeed this time.
This is for me. Okay, someone asked what the series. This is our Amberlynn series, but it's we're watching Shaped by the Algorithm. Okay, yeah.
Amber didn't have her fans supporting her, believing in her, then it's entirely possible Amber would have given up completely. She wanted to lose the weight for herself, of course, but also for all of her fans who had stuck by her. Win, lose or draw, they were there for her. And she really, really wanted to.
Shout out to Kill the Batman 87. We love you, jackass. Hell yeah. Shout out to Batman. Hell yeah, dog. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to be streaming on Sunday, too. We're going to get through the series, folks. Believe me.
Win for them.
I literally just started crying. I'm just like, these people are rooting me on, and it just means so much to me. And I just want to thank you all. And here I go with the waterworks again, but it just means the world to me that so many of you believe in me, even through everything. I have failed you guys. I feel
like I failed y'all because, shout out to Azam987654321 Steve, big fan since Steve DSA. Shout out to the Choster and Asa. Good looking out. I was just gonna say I should be apologizing to you because look, I went to the dentist. I should be crying about this, huh? This is what I'm doing. What's up, Lucky? You are awesome. Love your music. Stay up, sir. I'm not hanging around for the series, but love you, dude. Keep it up. Oh, good looking, Luck. Yeah. I can kind of relate to her.
myself so many different times, so it's really amazing to see people still believe in me, and I don't know, I just appreciate it so much, and I thank you guys more than you know.
Now she had the added motivation of wanting to reward her fans for their belief in her, and she truly...
I have to admit, though, I'm kind of digging that hoop right there she has. I've always liked... I'm not into whatever these things are, the horn studs. I don't know what you call them, but I kind of like the hoop. I don't know. I don't know if I'll get one.
truly believed this would be the year she finally lost that unwanted weight. Stepping on the scales at
the snake bites here, whatever, the snake bites. That's what I meant.
The beginning of the year, and having them tell her she had actually gained weight rather than lose any was just the wake-up call Amber needed.
Shout out to Azam987643221. We need a Cow Brothers Part 2 with Pooner. I'll holler at Poon. Good looking out.
One major problem she had
I miss
last
him.
year was with the scales. In Amber's mind, she would do really well on her diet and with her exercise for a few days.
Thank you, yeah,
step
she's
on the
attractive.
scales and they would tell her she had put weight on. Then she would feel depressed and binge eat. So this time she was not going to be ruled by the scales. No more daily weigh-ins. She was going to weigh herself.
Alright, I want to kill this, the whole Snickers bar thing, yeah. Back in the day when I lived in Silver Lake, Laban, we were doing jackass type things, and I did, yeah, they're like stick a Snicker bars in Bob's butt, and so, I did it reluctantly, but then when they took the picture, it was just my face holding the Snickers bar, and so, during the time, Bob had a birthday party at the spaghetti factory, and all these people were there. And so what Laban and them did, they went to Kinko's Copies and they photocopied the picture of me with the Snickers bar and handed it out to everybody at the party. And so there was a girl there. I forgot her name, but like I was somewhat interested in, and I remember once she saw the thing of the Snickers bar and with the anus, and she is like, why did you do that? And that obviously ruined my chances there. Okay, so that's the Snickers story. I don't know if I've said that in a podcast, but yeah, it was very, very. I mean, this is like pre-Scissor Bros, but it's a type of challenge we would have done, but it so happened to be my brother's anus and the Snickers bar, and then they photocopied and they gave it to everybody at the party. So that's what I've been through. Okay.
Sporadically, just whenever she felt like it. Amber and her fans knew she was capable of losing the weight. After all, she had done it before.
I do bring up when I lost 89 pounds a lot because it was a big, significant time in my life.
Amber's new goal was to get down from 385.2 pounds to 369.8, a much better.
This is because I'm going through mental trauma right now since someone brought up the Snickers bar. But the thing is, when the lady, I forgot her name, she's like, why did you do that? I couldn't even give her an answer, y'all. I don't even know why. That was some like pre-Scissor Bro shit right there. So yeah, that was traumatic. Okay.
Better short-term goal for her, rather than last year's goal of getting below 300 pounds in a whole year.
Someone said, I want a Snickers now. Dude, please, man. Thanks for making me laugh, but dude, it is still traumatic. Please, get a Milky Way tonight, all right? You don't need a Snickers bar. Holy moly.
She was done with setting herself huge long-term goals, and if she was going to hit this new target weight, then she would need some assistance. She had tried in the past to lose weight, only to fail, but a lot of that had to do with her childhood, she told us. However, she didn't really want to go into detail about it. Fans may have wanted to know more about her
hell yeah,
and
that's
difficulties, but she said she wouldn't
Dude.
go into that right now, as that was pretty.
That's the Amberlynn content I personally want to see. Do you see that? How she was grooving and moving, dude? That's the positive I see in Amberlynn. I want to see content like that.
Private. And she didn't like to tell people private things.
Plus, I'm not feeling it because of my period.
So she would need some help this time to lose the weight. And she was getting plenty of support from Crystal.
By the way, Crystal got me this for Christmas, and I used it yesterday. Oh my god, I'm in love with it.
Crystal was a godsend for Amber. Because of her, Amber had a place to live. She had someone to make her feel loved and cared for. She had someone to talk to, turn to when she was upset. And the pair seemed very happy together. But just like last year, we weren't getting a good look at Crystal. She didn't like appearing in Amber's videos, so on the rare occasions we would catch a glimpse of her, it was fairly exciting. Trying to spot her in the background, it was like a game of Where's Waldo. Where is she?
You know, that's another dream of mine. Like, imagine going to your local Walmart and seeing Amberlynn Reed. Dude, I would definitely be like, yo, let me get a picture with you. I'm a fan. I cover your stuff. Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Where is she? Ah, there she is. Oh no, wait. I thought it was her, but it's just another woman.
Was that Chris Chan right there? Oh, we gotta get into Chris Chan for a later series.
Where is she? Oh, there she is.
I think that was Christopher Chan in that collage there. Yeah, my girl hit me to Christopher Chan. And you know what? You know what else I want to do? What's up to Daniel Larson, y'all? I know about Daniel Larson. All right, we're gonna get into that stuff too. If y'all know, you know.
As well as needing support from Crystal along her weight loss journey, she needed the fans' help. Getting positive feedback on how she was doing was vital for Amber's positive mental health. And if she was happy, there was more chance she would do the work that would...
Wait, someone said Eugenia Cooney. I don't know if I want to take it there, because that... Man, that's the Eugenia Cooney thing. That's just, I mean, that's, what's crazy about that? That's the polar opposite of Amber. Amber's here, Eugenia Cooney's like over here. But it's just, I'm trying to keep it positive. I want her to eat. She needs to eat, for real. She needs to eat something.
Was required to lose the weight. It was when she was sad that she had the problems. Amber did seem to genuinely care for her fans. There still may not have been many at this stage, but there were enough to keep Amber happy. She was always talking about her fans and how much...
Oh! Another thing is, I did mention at the beginning, Amberlynn Reed's gonna have her live streams for the public. So we all should go there. I mean, I want to go as a fan and just... I don't think we could comment, but we could at least see her public live streams. Just want to let y'all know that. I think she switched. She used to do it Sundays or Tuesdays. I don't know what her... Yeah, I think it's going to be on Sundays. Publicly.
She cared for them. How much she enjoyed interacting with them. She would try and come up with ideas to get the fans more involved in her videos as well. One good idea she had was for the fans to ask her about her darkest and deepest secrets.
Do you guys want to know my deepest, darkest secrets? I have an idea. You guys can ask me questions in the comments below, and in my vlog tomorrow, I'll answer some of them. Why not?
This was her supporters' chance to find out anything at all about Amber, all of the juicy gossip. She would tell them anything they wanted to know. So, what were fans just dying?
That's kind of stretching it. Honestly, I think she handpicks the things that she wants to talk about. So she's not like that open. She basically, she kind of censors a lot of the stuff. Like, so it's fitting. Like, maybe she used to be like that, but now she's really like handpicking the stuff she wants to talk about. But back then she might have been more open. I don't know. That's why we're watching this.
To know about Amberlynn.
Deepest, darkest secret? What is thing that annoys you? What state do you live in?
In this week's copy of Lolcow Weekly, Amber reveals her dirty little secrets. Christine Weston Chandler discusses what it's like to be voted the world's sexiest woman. And is it all over for the once tolerable Jimmy Bunker? Amber had gotten that hunger back, that desire to succeed, and with all the support she was getting, it was time for her to cross the threshold. Amber started back at the gym.
Some of these comments, like, I'm trying to watch this, and because the chat's there, but some of it I have to process it before I commentate, because some of y'all are coming, you guys are coming from left field, so I have to process it. Okay, so it's not that I'm not reading it, but I have to, like, in real time, like, okay, how am I, how am I gonna
with having a bad back
respond to this?
Pulling the odd bone here and there, but this time she would push through the pain and just do it. And she was pretty impressed with herself for being able to match the fit-looking people.
What up? Shout out to Ivan Armanta. Why don't you review some fights? Okay. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, is that something you want to see? I mean, maybe if I were to do fights, I would, because I'm a Pride Fighting Championship guy. Maybe we could watch old, like, Sakuraba fights or Igor Vovchanchyn fights. Good looking out, Ivan.
On the treadmill for speed. She was also impressed with herself for being the only obese person to go to her gym. Amber was training hard and was clearly loving the gym this time around.
Just got to the gym and I'm like really pissed off right now. I didn't do half as much as I wanted to do. I wore the wrong pants. I wore the wrong underwear. We just got out of the gym and I must say this has actually been the only time this has happened, but I felt kind of nauseous. So as you guys know, Crystal and I couldn't go to the...
Yeah, some skate videos would be tight. Yeah, I'm down for that. Like old 90s skate videos, I'm down for that. Yeah, I read a skateboarding. Yeah, I'll write that down. Skateboarding. Yeah, skate vids. Yeah, I'm down for that. That would be sick.
The gym today because it was supposed to snow. And a lot of the times it says it's going to snow.
Speaking of skate footage, I just cause I I'm getting a tummy. I just reached out to my homeboy Norman Woods because I see how because he's just this guy he could ollie over a building, and I'm like, hey bro, can I skate? Because that's a reason why it's hard for me to skate by myself. I at least would like to skate with another person. So I said, hey man, can I skate with you? I wrote, can I skate with you? I'm getting fat, and he's like, yeah, he's out of town right now, but then so because I really need to I'm just I'm kind of like I'm bloating.
Oh, and then it actually doesn't, and I wake up and I see nothing. But it did snow. I'm looking out the window right now, and it's not that much, but I don't trust Crystal driving in that yet.
As well as heading out into the gym, Amber was heading into the kitchen. Last year, Amber would eat far too many processed foods and TV dinners, which she thought was her eating healthily. However, she had clearly done some research since then and realised that eating a TV dinner you put in the microwave wasn't the best thing for her. Now she was actually cooking, eating more fruits and vegetables, drinking only water and nothing else.
This is crazy to witness because now she still does that. She sometimes cooks and prepares meals. I'm not fully into a lot of her dishes. I wouldn't personally eat it, but whatever revs her engine.
Cooking meats on her new Foreman grill, and after just a single week of eating correctly and training hard at the gym, Amber remarkably lost over 8 pounds.
Good.
Last year she had all the excuses in the book, and a few not in the book, as to why she would fail to lose weight. She blamed her period, blamed the scales, blamed her weird body being scientifically different to everyone else's. But she proved to herself.
I could just picture her back then just preparing a whole big thing of macaroni and cheese or something.
And to her fans, that when she put the work in, she would get the desired results.
I just feel better. I'm eating a lot healthier. I'm working out at the gym. I'm pushing myself. I'm drinking my water. And I really feel determined this year, and it's really exciting to feel this way. And I'm going to take you guys like so. And it just feels really good to, finally be on track and actually enjoy being on track. I can't even remember the last time I felt bliss and joy and just happiness from being on track and actually having fun while doing it. It just feels really good. And
as well as Amber being off to a good start, so was Crystal. She
even whatever that is on that grill, no thank you. You enjoy that, because that did not look good, personally, to me.
She was eating healthy and working out as well, and she...
that. What is that? Is it a pancake? Is it sausage? What is that, Amberlynn Reed? I want to know what that is.
She began losing weight too. A perfect start.
Yeah. Let's say I'm at a party and they serve me that, I'd be like, oh, I have a stomach ache, I'm okay, or I just want to drink sparkling water. That would be my excuse.
For Amber all round. However, we had been here before.
Does that look good to y'all? Yeah, mystery meat number 3. What is it?
Amber getting off to a good start, then she would lose it, and it would slowly slip away.
That's a hamburger, dude? That don't look like a hamburger to me. That's all I'm saying. Look, whatever floats your boat, that's fine. I would not eat that thing.
But this was the most amount of weight we had seen Amber lose in such a short space of time. So, on the surface at least, it...
And another thing, can you just cook a steak or something? Because, let me tell you something. Going back to my Trader Joe's haul, dude, if y'all have Trader Joe's, they have a sirloin steak that's delicious for $7.99, $8.99. Look into that.
Appeared as though she was serious this time. One big problem Amber had last year was turning down temptations. If Crystal's parents said go get some takeout, Amber would get takeout. Or if someone brought cakes or treats round, Amber just couldn't say no. But this was 2015, a new year, and like Amber told us, a new her.
And it was her aunt's birthday, so she ended up getting cupcakes. And when she got the cupcakes, I was like, okay, I'm totally not gonna eat these.
I know it's bad for you. Steak's bad for you, but I mean, once in a while, it tastes so good.
All day long, I've been doing absolutely amazing on my counting calories and eating healthy. I'm making great choices. And I knew I wasn't gonna eat the cupcakes. Then we decided to all watch Annabelle, even though Crystal and I have already.
Yeah, all respect. That's the George Foreman grill. That's that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, you know what? I've always wanted one of those George Foreman grills, and I think that's what it was, right? Yeah. But I thought that was kind of cool that she was using that. I thought that in my mind.
Already seen it, but everyone wanted to see it, so we're like, okay. We played games all day and then decided to watch the movie. So as we were watching the movie, everyone had popcorn, which that fit into my calories perfectly, and then people started eating the cupcakes, and I couldn't resist, so I did eat a cupcake.
Well, at least it was just...
And that's the thing, is that's everyone's kryptonite, right? I don't know if y'all heard of Sprinkles cupcakes. Holy moly. Heaven on earth. Yeah, I'm not judging her on that. Yeah. Ice cream, cupcakes, cookies. I hear that. Yeah, that's kryptonite.
It's the one cupcake. It's not like she ate over her daily calories.
And I did go over calories, but
Especially that red velvet cupcakes or the ones with the peanut butter. Oh my god. To die for. To die for.
Rather than Amber being upset with herself for messing up so soon, she was in fact proud of herself.
I logged every single calorie, so that's like a great...
You know what I was thinking about too? So cupcakes, but then you also have pies, right? Key lime pie, banana, whatever, banana pie or whatever, banana cream pie. It's like, dude. I mean, if no one was looking and there was no rules, I would probably eat a whole pie to myself, like a key lime pie, and just like, I'd be like Gollum in a room eating that pie. Like it was Gollum's last fish on Earth.
Great accomplishment. So I do go over calories today, but something that normally that happens on the weekend is I fall off track completely. I don't count calories. I easily eat 5,000 calories in one day, but I didn't eat anywhere near those amounts. So the only thing that put me over was the cupcake, and I had a couple crackers with like this wine cheese. And literally, it was just a couple crackers. I'm really proud of myself. Of course.
Amber was logging all of her food on MyFitnessPal, and to be fair to Amber, the vast majority of what she was eating was healthy foods.
That's the thing. You gotta also, let's keep it positive again, alright? I've never counted calories. Even when I was in wrestling and I had to make weight, we never counted calories. So you gotta at least give it up to her that she was on some kind of calorie program. You know what I mean? Like kind of logging in and keeping track of her calories. I've never been able to do that. I wouldn't even know where to start, to be honest.
She was doing better than past Amber, and she knew it.
I have 2 more meals for the night, and today's going perfectly. As per usual, what can I say? I'm just so awesome.
Although her portions did look very...
Hold up. Let's take a look at what she has here. So she has a cheese quesadilla, about 12 pretzels, and a tangerine. Okay. Like I said, whatever floats your boat.
very small, causing some to worry she was setting herself up to binge later. But she assured us she was not doing what she did last year, just eating what she wanted without telling her fans.
I mean, I can't hate on that cheese quesadilla. I love cheese quesadilla. I mean, especially with like guacamole. Ooh, yeah, I love that.
She was doing really well this time when it came to her food, although that in itself was causing some issues.
Have you guys ever eaten like such bad foods like ice cream?
Yeah, you're right. That was mostly carbs, wasn't it, on that plate, right? Because of the tortilla and the pretzels, and then oh, look who it is, folks!
Horrible fattening foods for like a big period of time, and then you completely went healthy and you ate less. Did that give you guys diarrhea? Oh.
Last year, it seemed like as soon as Amber started hitting her stride, something would happen that would derail her, cause her to get upset, and she would binge eat. One thing that perhaps got to her more than anything else were the haters. Amber, back in 2014, received some negative comments on some of her videos.
Yeah, someone commented on the Weight Watchers frozen dinners. I've never had that, so I don't know. Comment if you've had a Weight Watchers frozen dinner. Are they any good? Are they worth it?
Which caused her to take a 3-day break from YouTube. But this was a new year, a new Amber.
It used to really get to me. Now it's just, yes, it's hurtful and it's like your point being, like, type of thing, but it doesn't like affect me like it used to. But
she said she was aware enough to realize people were just trying to get a rise out of her.
Duke is probably a little over 1 now. They're not quite sure. But speaking of Duke, okay, going back to Superman, I did like Superman's dog, Crypto. I thought that was cool. That was a good part of the movie, so go check that out if you want to see Super Dog.
Get any reaction they could. But just like last year, she proceeded to make an entire video dedicated to the negative comments and the people that would leave them.
I'm getting a lot of like negative feedback regarding thumbs up and thumbs down. I know to a lot of people that don't really matter, but I feel like if you watch my videos, you should watch them because you like me, you like who I am, and you like who I'm about.
Amber seemed to be under the impression that if you watched her videos, you had to like her. It was early days into 2015, but she had already had enough of the haters and of YouTube. So she would take a break just like before. But this time she wouldn't take just a measly 3-day break. She had learned from her mistakes. This time she would make it a whole 1 day's break. And just like last time, Amber claimed she was ready to leave for longer than she did, but the nice comments from fans brought her back. They uplifted her and made her realize she had more fans than haters. She loved the fans commenting. However, in her return video, literally the next day, she disabled the likes and dislikes and the comments. She may have thought turning comments off were a solution to the haters, but she was still giving them some sort of a reaction. Above all other comments she received that upset her though, this was the worst.
Someone said, this is a comment on here by the way, someone said, before I delete you, I want to tell you cats are disgusting just like you. You're such a fat, fake cow that looks like a man.
A really horrible comment. However, when people try...
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, she shouldn't have engaged with that. I mean, like, that would probably do nothing, I'm guessing, for her mental health, reading comments like that.
To find this comment, they couldn't. Amber told someone in the...
But also, you can't just censor your whole YouTube channel. Like, imagine someone's YouTube channel, you can't comment anything, so... Yeah.
The comments that the horrible message was left on her last blog, but it wasn't there either.
That's why I'm interested, and I'm sorry to keep bringing this up. Since she is gonna go publicly with her live streams, I'm wondering if she's gonna let, like, right here, people have free reign. People could, whatever, freedom of speech. But I don't think it's gonna be like that on hers. We'll see. Let's all tune in for that.
Amber appeared to be very upset by the comment. But there was one thing in it that got to her more than anything else.
And I feel sorry for Crystal and Crystal's family that they have to deal with a freeloader like you. You're a worthless piece of trash. You're never going to lose weight because you're a cow. You live off of others. What you need to do is get a job and stop sitting on your ass all day and eating.
Okay.
See, I don't know why, even back then, why was she even reading this stuff? I mean, this can't do anything for her mind, this is not going to bring her peace, or it's, this is crazy.
Though Amber didn't have a job.
And I've been there, okay? Yeah, I've been there too. So I could relate to her as well. I've been there. And let me tell you something. Out of my own experience, it doesn't do nothing, right, for you.
But how on earth could the person who commented this think Amber sponged off Crystal's parents?
We're going to go to Panera Bread. I'm going to go to Panera Bread yet again. Crystal and I decided we're going to go to Panera Bread. Crystal got one Mediterranean.
Okay, I have to say something about this. She said Crystal and I are going to Panera Bread. I am not a fan of Panera Bread. I went there with my girl in Arizona and I ordered a sandwich and it was so gross. I'm not a fan of Panera Bread, okay? I just have to say that. Her sandwich looked good, mine looked, man, it was not good, in my opinion. If y'all like Panera Bread, that's fine. Maybe their soups are okay, but I ordered one of those, I think a meatball, some kind of meatball sandwich. It was not good.
Chicken flatbread with chips, and I got
like a Baconator turkey. I don't know what I got, okay? It wasn't good.
a bowl of baked potato soup with a
No, their bread bowls are pretty fire, alright? I like their bread bowls, but for the most part, like, I had a bad experience that one time there.
French baguettes.
Chipotle is such a lovely place. This is a bunch of Chinese food, like literally just jam-packed. It's like a Chinese buffet in here. We're gonna go to Chipotle, and then after Chipotle, we're going to go home and eat it. We finally decided to go to Mexico restaurant. Get a bowl with brown rice.
And alright, can I say another thing? Whatever that Chinese buffet thing was, nah. I'll go to Panda Express, but you don't know how long that food's been sitting there. Because you have to also consider, they make things in bulk there. That could just be sitting there with MSG and all that.
To go. Black beans and chicken.
Yes, Amber had no job and would go out to eat a lot. So, when she wasn't going out to eat, what else did Amber do with her time?
Playing hit or miss. Items used by a magician. Go. Crystal and I are...
That's another thing I noticed, is she really likes card games and like the horoscope cards now. What are those called? The horoscope cards? The astrology oracle tarot cards. She's really into that now.
We're playing Pictionary, and it's her turn. Sad face. If you're curious, we're playing Likewise. Exotic vegetable.
And so if you have a lot of the same numbers, you can play that. He plays the quince a lot. I never knew. You've got a lot of numbers in a row.
There's nothing wrong with this. I like board games are fun, all right? I'm not against this. This is good stuff.
When Mr. Snowflake's complaining that I don't do anything, I'm fucking working till stupid o'clock in the morning, and I'm walking home. It's freezing. It's dark. I walk through woods. I actually walk through a wood. You ever heard of the missing 411? I don't think there's many like Bigfoot or cougars or top predators in Newcastle, but you never know. There's probably murderers.
But you know what else is fun is like Monopoly, right? Or that game Clue. That's fun, right? Clue and Monopoly.
So?
This is the first time. Are you okay? Your throat doesn't sound very good this morning.
Someone said me and Amber have the same filming style. Hey, that's fair to say. That's very fair to say. I'm not going to oppose that. Good observation.
That's what it sounded like. Your cough makes me frown.
As if dealing with negative comments
And maybe, since you brought it up, maybe subconsciously I was influenced by a little Amberlynn Reed, the queen right here.
dislikes wasn't enough for Amber, she also had to deal with Crystal being sick. Amber couldn't do much about her being sick, but she did what she could.
Alright, let's go get her some cough drops. So I found them. There's so many different ones, I don't even know which one to choose.
I know, I agree. She looks fine right here, but she looks a little bit different now. And I agree. Over the years, yeah.
There's a sugar-free kind with vitamin C, so I might do that one, but we'll see.
She's famous kind of in pockets of the internet. I don't know, like, as far as, like, mainstream, like, popular, but she does have... You know why? It's because there's so many reaction channels that react to her stuff, so it just keeps building her YouTube channel, you know, because they're constantly like covering her, right?
But Crystal's been
I mean,
wanting-
off the top, there's Jordy. Who else? There's Karina Kaboom. There's a Salty Crab. Those are just off the top. I mean, there's probably more. Mr. Snowflake is one of them. What we're seeing now. Rachel, right? There's people like that covering her. Charlie Gold. There's a lot of reaction channels that cover her stuff.
Name this big elephant for I don't even know how long, so I might surprise her with it.
Amber was understandably upset. She didn't know what was wrong with Crystal. Crystal had
She's famous like how Steve's brother is kind of famous. You said it, pal. I didn't say it. You said it.
a bad cough for some time now, and Amber was concerned it could be something serious. She had talked about how worried she was in numerous videos. The wait to find out what was wrong with Crystal was like torture for Amber. Amber could do nothing except buy Crystal gifts to keep her spirits up.
You are perfect. Because I like cats.
Eventually the day came when it was time for Crystal to get checked out, and on the morning of Crystal's appointment, poor Amber could think of...
You know, another thing I noticed about Amberlynn Reed is she likes accessories. Like, she likes necklaces. She's really into fashion. That's another thing I noticed.
nothing other than Crystal.
Alright, so today is Crystal's appointment for her throat. Hair is in a bun again. It's just so much easier. My hair is super long and it gets annoying. So I'm just wearing these heart earrings with colorful...
That's another. See, what did I tell you? She's into the earrings. She has some wild earrings. She's into this stuff.
like crystals. I got these from just like a side shop, like in a random street. I don't even know. This purpley pink necklace I got from Walmart. I'm just wearing a blue cardigan.
She is a fashion gal. Hey, you can't hate on that necklace. That's kind of unique, man. You know, I kind of like whatever she's showing right here.
Because it's super comfy. I don't remember where I got
Someone says she dresses like a Disney star. Take it easy there. That's funny though.
this. I think it was Kohl's. So, it's just a super comfy cardigan. Crystal. Crystal's in here, right? Riddler. And I'm wearing my Rebecca Minkoff, of course, which I got from Saks Fifth Avenue. I totally
Damn,
forgot to
hold
pick
up. That's expensive stuff, huh? Saks Fifth Avenue, huh? Fashionista. That's right, Holly. Fashionista.
I don't know why I do that, but I think I have a perfect one that would match.
Oh, yo, check. Look in the background. You know another thing about Amberlynn Reed? She loves her perfumes. Let me tell you, and we'll get more into that in the future. She loves perfume.
My earrings. It's like silver flowered with colorful stones.
Stop coughing!
Once they got to the doctors, the pair had to wait for Crystal to be seen, and poor Amber seemed even more concerned about Crystal's health.
I have a disco fever on my face.
I keep looking at the snake bites. Are those on, like, how do you get them right below your lip? Or how do you have to, is there a gun that does that? That's interesting. What's up, Ryan? When will you and Bobby play Destiny 2 again? I don't know. I mean, I haven't played Destiny in a while. He kept talking about Witcher 3 or Witcher 4. I think he's on the Witcher tip right now. Because, yeah, he kept talking about Witcher before the movie. So, I don't know. And then, again, in a few years, Grand Theft Auto, y'all. Dropping soon.
My lips are so dry.
A few years.
Chapstick. EOS.
Wait, so you could glue those on, like the snake bite things? Wow. Okay, yeah, I'll look into that. Yeah, I'll get some snake bites right here.
So, got an
Not really.
appointment, and tell them? What does that mean?
I said no.
No, like you don't mind? So
Yeah, I'm gonna watch anything Ari Aster puts out. Yeah. Anything he puts out, I'll watch, yeah.
Crystal has seen quite a few people because, as you guys know, she's been feeling like there's something.
Speaking of movies, I just saw a movie from 1985. It's a war movie where the Germans take over Belarus. It's called Come and See. Man, it makes Saving Private Ryan look like, you know, a children's book story. Shout out to Ryan. I love watching your old Destiny raid videos. Oh man, I struggle with those. Good looking out, Ryan. I do miss Destiny.
In her throat, this and that. She's gone to every doctor you can think of, thinking it's everything you can think of, and oh god. It turns out that Crystal actually has an ulcer.
But now we're gonna work with Amberlynn's Destiny. We're gonna get into that.
On her esophagus, and we never knew this, and we were so confused. I just got done crying because I know ulcers like don't kill you per se. It just makes me really sad, and it's absolutely devastating. And
Get Rebecca from Soft White Underbelly. I'm a fan. What's up, Roman? Hope all is well, brother. For In and Out. Good looking out, Roman Lopez. Good looking out, brother. Going back to Rebecca from Soft White Underbelly, I've seen probably 90% of her interviews. In theory, that seems like a good idea, but I don't know if I want her in my... I don't want her to know where I live. Shout out to CJ. Are you going to watch the new Superman, Stevie? I just saw it yesterday with my brother, Dumbfounded, and Gene Hong. There's going to be a vlog about it in a few days on Wednesday. So, good looking out, CJ.
I just... Ugh. I know a lot of people have ulcers. I know it's a very, very, very common thing, actually. My brother has a couple in his stomach. But to have...
You know, going back to Rebecca, I just think that would be very entertaining, but I just think it would be such a handful. Because you don't know what Rebecca will show up. Will it be the calm Rebecca or the one that's like really kind of tweaking out Rebecca? I'm not willing to roll the dice on that.
Ulcers on your esophagus, I mean, that must suck. Like, I feel so bad for her. And, I don't know how much I want to vlog today. I just feel kind of like down in the dumps. I don't know. That's just me. It's 11 a.m. right now, and I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. Whew. And just cherish your lives. Really do. Don't take anything for granted because you never know what could happen.
Amber was clearly upset about the news. She wasn't having the best day, but surely it could only get better from here.
I swear to God, I'm having probably the worst day in a long time. Crystal and I were driving into our neighborhood and there was something in the middle of the road. Obviously that's like, when you see roadkill, you just go past it. I mean, that's what people do. But this wasn't, it was a freaking cat. I just couldn't even believe it. I had Crystal, like I literally got out of the car while it was
Shout out to Pittsburgh. Just a fun fact, my cousin's son, Alika, plays for the Pirates. Go support him. Alika Williams. I don't know what number he is, but he plays for the Pirates, y'all. Yeah, it's my cousin's son.
Like, I'm not even kidding right now. And I had Crystal pull over, but she wasn't doing it fast enough, so I just got out. I didn't even care. And I went and I looked, and it was the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life. And I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know if I should leave it there. And then Crystal was worried because people were going by, and she doesn't want people thinking that she hit the cat, which she didn't, just saying. But he literally just looked like he was sleeping with a little bit of blood on his mouth. It was literally the saddest thing I've ever seen. And if you guys know me, I'm like legit a cat. Seeing a dead cat that isn't even mine, like literally it broke my heart.
Okay, she just said literally a lot of times, right? Twice within 5 seconds. But that's another thing about Amberlynn Reed. She uses two words consistently. Genuinely and literally. Okay? So just get used to that.
So bad.
And hecticana. Okay, those are her three words. But she uses genuinely and literally Keep listening. I'm not lying about this.
And I'm gonna have that like visualization forever. And the person who did it, I just can't believe you. I mean, I don't know.
So, January had been an up and down month for Amber. She had lost some weight and she was doing fantastic at the gym and eating healthy.
Ugh. Holy shit. You have to do this all kind of hard. Oh.
But she had been worried for Crystal's health.
Wouldn't you want to just eat that piece of fruit like whole? I don't know. I always wonder, like, why do people peel out? I would just, even apples, I would just eat the whole thing.
And had been upset by their
Personal preference, I'm sorry.
haters and traumatized by the cat on the road. February didn't start off perfectly either. Amber was sick.
Last night after I uploaded the vlog, just completely randomly, like I started sneezing a lot. By a lot, I literally mean like I sneezed like 15 times in like an hour. That doesn't happen to me. I like hate being sick and I'm like such a baby about it, but I'm the type of person that when I'm sick, I still do everything I normally would. Like,
Despite Amber claiming to carry on doing what she would normally do even when ill, she didn't
No, I don't eat the core, but I'll eat most of the fruit.
go to the gym, and she didn't cook any healthy meals. Instead, she just ordered takeout. In fact, the only thing she carried on as normal with were the board games.
I got 55, Crystal got 60.
Without going to the gym and not spending any time in the kitchen, she also had more time to watch TV.
So I'm over here crying like a little baby right now because she's singing Firework and she's like up in the air. She's like a shooting star. It's like making me sad. I don't know why. A mixture of sadness and happiness, and so it's like overwhelming. If you guys have ever heard the song Firework, then you understand like the lyrics are just absolutely amazing.
And being sick led to some other issues for Amber to have to try to deal with.
Crystal, again, is not sleeping with me. I'm all by myself. She didn't even fall asleep in here last night at all. It makes me so sad. It was really hard for me to fall asleep because she wasn't next to me because I'm so used to that. Ugh, it just sucks so bad. Crystal's so
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I kind of lost her there as far as her talking about Firework and the lyrics. And I kind of got lost in the sauce right there. Oh, it's a Katy Perry song. Okay, got it.
sleeping on the couch in the other room. I don't want to wake her up. I feel bad that she can't sleep because I snore like a crazy person.
Amber was ill, Crystal wasn't sleeping in the same bed as her, and she was still having to deal with negative people online.
Somebody said to me via internet, you can wipe down the machines at the gym, so being sick is just an excuse. It's 110%.
Oh, what's up, Fank? Good looking out to Fank. Yo, Fank, I still have your sticker on my wall. Shout out to Fank, man.
Is that not an excuse? I want to go to the gym so bad, you don't even know. It's in my bones, and it's driving me insane.
Yes,
Yeah, someone says Crystal seems to be going through some kind of turmoil. I'm not disagreeing with you there. Yeah. Yeah, we don't know what's happening behind the scenes.
Amber was not going to the gym because she was so ill. So, to cheer herself up, she would watch her old YouTube videos.
Crystal and I are just watching old vlogs. What?
You know, I could picture her and Crystal, like, having a whole, like, Disney night. Like, watching all the Disney movies and crying together and enjoying it.
We're watching vlogs from like forever ago. I'm currently watching my Vlogmas 2nd 2014. Earlier the power actually went out, so we had to order food, which I was kind of like a little upset about, but I was alright with it. I coped.
Imagine watching your own videos for pleasure.
See, I can't relate to, like, once I edit and upload, I can't watch. I mean, I have to watch while editing, but that's it. I don't watch my own stuff.
Snowflake.
I think someone asked how old Amberlynn reads here. I think she's in her early to mid 20s, maybe 24, 23. And she's living with her girlfriend's family, Crystal, right here.
You have to stop eating beans. If you don't, you will... Oh, crumbs.
Now, that fart scene is cleverer than you lot might think. The fart is actually a metaphor for how women still aren't being paid the same as men for doing the same job. And the ghost represents a person no longer
Yeah, I agree. It's totally getting trippy now. I don't know what's happening.
living. As well as failing to go to the gym and not cooking any healthy food, Amber was also now drinking hot chocolates, despite telling us at the start of the year she would only drink water.
See, that's another thing. That's how you could gain hot cocoa, right? And then you add more calories if you add marshmallows.
And she was back to loving unhealthy snacks. Was this a sign of things to come, or was it simply Amber taking a few days off while she recovered? After a few days, Amber began to feel better, and was happy to be cooking for her.
What's up, Roman? I hope you and Jeremiah are always brothers, man. Call them. You guys are great people. The real ones are still waiting for the comeback. Hell yeah, Roman. Yeah, I'm good with Jeremiah. We're good. We're good.
And Crystal again. Although there seemed to be a little tension beginning to brew between Amber and Crystal. Crystal may not have appeared directly in Amber's videos, but it was still clear something wasn't quite right.
Yeah, if you're having hot cocoa, you gotta add the marshmallows or the whipped cream, right? You gotta.
Turn it off. Turn off my phone. Oh, I'll get it. Alright. So Crystal tried the horseradish. Pretty much her exact words were, it's what you'd expect it to taste like. It was alright. I don't think she liked it very much, but who knows. For some reason, she didn't like the spinach really that much. She didn't like the chicken that much. She woke up not feeling the greatest, but yet she was starving. I don't know what's going on with her.
Crystal didn't like being on camera, and Amber was filming daily vlogs. Crystal couldn't even come in the kitchen because
look at even Crystal like walking away from the camera. It's not for everyone. Some people don't want to be on camera. I get that, okay? So I mean, if I were Amber, I would respect Crystal. Be like, all right, that's fine. I'll just vlog on my own, right? But look at that. That says it all. But that says it all. Look at, she's walking away from the camera. Exactly.
Amber was filming. She couldn't go out for food without Amber filming. She couldn't go out shopping without Amber filming.
Hey, Crystal.
She couldn't even get up.
See, that's crazy. That was crazy right there, because nowadays you won't even see Amberlynn Reed actually at the grocery store. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think she goes out like that. Maybe to bingo, but I don't think she goes out like that, how she used to.
Hug without Amber filming it. I'm surprised she didn't film Crystal's tampons as well.
Tampons? That's embarrassing. Those aren't mine, but I'll put them down here.
See, that was kind of odd. Why is tampons embarrassing? That's life, right? Look, I'm not a female. I'm not a woman, but why is that embarrassing?
What are you doing?
Crystal also had to drive Amber around everywhere because she didn't drive. And there was just a sense that Amber was beginning to get on Crystal's nerves.
Crystal and I are at this frozen yogurt place called Crave. I'm not showing you. I'm showing the ceiling. And I want to show you guys the ceiling. It's so cool.
You know what's crazy? Just think, put yourself in Crystal's shoes. Like, if you've told Amber time and time again, hey, I don't want to be on camera. I don't want to be in your vlogs. And then Amber keeps doing it. Wouldn't you be annoyed? Like, that's why this is interesting to me.
I know. Are you filming? No. Why? Have a hug.
Do you hear that? Are you filming? So she's got like this, she probably feels, traumatized with the camera being on all the time.
Oh. Crystal. Oh, do that again with your hand. She was shooing me away.
See, I'm on Crystal's side here. It's like, dude, it's obvious by her body posture and like the way she's acting. She's like doesn't want to be on camera, and she's look at this.
What'd you just say?
I'm done.
She just said she's done, right? So, I mean, if she was respectful, she'd just go into a different room and vlog.
Head massage. How's that feel?
She just made it crystal clear she doesn't want to be on camera. That's a good one. What's up, Eric? Shout out to Eric Espinoza.
Hi, Crystal. Say something.
I mean, look at that. Look at, like, her facial expression. That says a whole lot, right? I could totally read her mind there. She's like, I don't want to be on camera. Leave me alone. Okay, that's what that's telling me. Right there. Look at that. I don't want to be on camera. Leave me alone. You're being extremely disrespectful. I've told you 1,000 times I don't want to be in your vlogs, yet you keep doing it.
Say hi. Hi. Say bye. Why? No.
Someone wrote Daria type shit. Oh my god, dude, that's funny.
Crystal wants to delete my videos. Why do you always want to delete my stuff? Take your socks and go elsewhere.
No, absolutely not. How about you take your camera and vlog in a different room? Crystal's chilling, minding her own business. So yeah, I'm on Crystal's side here.
As well as annoying Crystal, Amber was beginning to annoy much of her audience.
And yet again, I'm having a broth bowl. It is literally the best thing.
Like, there are certain
What did I tell you about literally, right? She's really dropping the literally a lot.
cashiers that literally just...
She said it again. That's twice in 2 seconds. Literally, literally. Did you hear that?
need to be smacked across the face.
So, I mean, we got so much snow. It was literally like...
She said it again. She said literally 3 times in three seconds. Let's start jotting them down. That's 3.
like shocking. And then of course they have the delicious broth bowls. The lentil quinoa bowl is my literally
Another literally. Am I lying? That's 4 literallys within a span of how many seconds? Oh my goodness.
favorite thing here. I'm gonna have some pretzels and some red pepper hummus. Literally, it's
Another literally. We should just name this series Amberlynn Literally.
become the best thing I've ever eaten in my whole entire life. Alright, off for the daytime. The lighting in here is literally
She said it again. The lighting in here is literally... Hey, you can't make this up, right? This is crazy.
horrific. I'm wearing this beaded black necklace that I got from Walmart. Literally obsessed with it.
Walmart, this is crazy. She should change her last name to Amberlynn Literally.
We're off to eat. I'm like literally starving.
She said it again. Literally starving? Oh my god. This is I'm going to change the series to Literally. This is amazing.
The death so. My purse was right there. That scared me.
I'm literally I think you know what's crazy? She doesn't realize in her mind, I don't know if it's a lack of vocabulary or whatnot, but she can't help herself, y'all.
Crying. It literally took
Oh my god. Every time she says literally, I'm gonna pause it.
us like 50 years to find a card. Like literally just.
She said literally again. She said literally again. This is amazing.
How to tell if your cat is plotting to kill you? Literally.
You hear that again? Your cat is plotting to kill you? Literally?
This is the best book I have ever read. I could not stop laughing the whole time. I already read the whole thing. Holy crap, it was literally hilarious.
She said it again. Look, I'll stop. I don't know if this is annoying you y'all. I just want to make it a point. She says this word a lot. Extensively.
Ground turkey, potato, and kale soup. And it is literally...
She said it again. I'm so sorry. Now it's like a video game to me. Every time, like, you know, it's like a whole, like, to get to the next stage, you have to pause it when she says literally.
heaven. You know, sometimes in life, you literally don't...
She said it again. I think... Okay.
do anything. And
I'm not gonna acknowledge it. I'm just saying, I'm
Everyone,
gonna let it
all the
slide.
Football players literally started beating each other up. Oh my God, the wind outside is literally frightening. I woke up like literally. It's definitely something that's like literally driving me insane.
And now that she was feeling a bit better, she was excited.
I'm gonna do this from now on. Every time she says literally, I'm gonna do this. Okay? So I don't have to pause.
About heading back to the gym.
I can definitely safely say that coming Monday, I will be headed back to the gym. I still feel semi-sick. This sickness has definitely been beating me in the butt. I miss the gym so much. You guys have no idea. The gym is like my happy place. It makes me feel good about myself. It motivates me. It just keeps me in shape, literally.
When a person tells you that they're going to start the gym again on Monday, it's usually a sign that they haven't been doing very well. But Amber told us she had been doing excellent with her diet and that she just had a couple of days off when ill. She had shown us all the healthy food.
Alright, let's play a game here. What is in the pot? Let's play this game, y'all, together. What is Amberlynn cooking up tonight? We have a medley of some sort. Take a crack at it. I don't know.
Foods she had been eating before and after she was ill, telling us
Okay, it's a Garden Delight medley with meatballs.
how many calories were in all her food. But she hadn't filmed a weigh-in video since that first week of January, where she lost 8 pounds, and it was now 1 week into February. The last time Amber went a whole month without filming a weigh-in video was December 2005.
Dude, someone said Sasquatch nuggets! You son of a gun! Dude, don't comment anymore. Dude, how dare you say Sasquatch nuggets? Holy shit! That's probably the funniest comment tonight. Sasquatch nuggets. What's up, Angie? We're having fun tonight. Hey, y'all have a safe Friday. That's the new thing, man. We're gonna change the name Amberlynn Sasquatch Nuggets, y'all.
14. And then she ended up confessing
Sorry I missed yesterday. It was a movie night, and I'm like, I gotta vlog this.
she hadn't been as good as she said she had. But it was a new year now, and new.
Dude, that's such a... Dude, I might name that my next music project. Sasquatch Nuggets, y'all. That's so good.
Amber, remember, surely that wouldn't happen again.
I am at a really, really vulnerable state right now. I have been lying to you all. I really, really am not a liar. It's not who I am. I have an eating disorder. They are literally killing me. January 1st, 2015, I was so headstrong on succeeding in my weight loss this year. I thought January 1st, 2015 would be a magical day. I don't talk much about my weight loss or my weight gain or my weight struggles. Behind closed doors, I am trying my hardest to heal privately. I have not been on track. I have been binge eating at night. I have been so ultimately terrified to weigh myself. I stepped on the scale. I weighed 384.8. I was watching My 600-Pound Life last night, which is honestly one of my favorite shows in the whole world. A girl named Amber was on there. It was a hard episode to watch. I literally felt like that could be me in a couple years. She didn't just have my name.
You know what's crazy about this, too? Like, again, there's no fat shaming here, but she's 3-something here, but I think she's closer to 600 now. I think she's 538, 544. I don't know, but it's so crazy because it's almost like she predicted this. She foretold this.
She had my struggles. We shared so many similarities that my heart was literally breaking the whole time watching it. I don't want to become 600 pounds. I don't even want to be 384 pounds. I can show you what I want to show you, but I can definitely not show you what I don't want to show you. I took out so many major parts of my life. I did not talk about any of this. It was something I've been dealing with.
Again, what was that? Yeti yogurt and Sasquatch nuts. I think, honestly, she's put too much pressure on herself. She should have done it. She should have been more reasonable and realistic about her goals as far as weight loss. I think she put too much pressure on herself. That's what I believe personally.
Desperately and wholeheartedly, I've been just dig deep within myself. I really don't know if that makes me selfish, makes me a liar, but I just don't want any of you to be upset with me. I could see why you would be. I'm going through a lot.
Why would anyone be upset with you? This is your journey. This is your life. Like, that's what I don't understand. I think she put too much. This is going back to, I think she's putting too much on it.
Thank you guys so much for listening, and I really hope that you just appreciate my honesty.
Now I'm frustrated personally because now she's stopped saying literally, and I broke out the literally whistle.
Amber was extremely upset having lied to her fans. But her sadness didn't last very long because she was given a gift from Crystal's parents to cheer herself up.
We have...
Oh yeah, I agree. She does have so much potential. I totally agree with that, yeah.
Matter of fact,
And to keep it on the positive side again, like, imagine if she were to lose all that weight. She could, because now she just vlogs at home, but she could actually go places to vlog. She could go to her favorite amusement park. She could go to this mall. She could go here, there. I think it'd be more, it would diversify her content, I believe.
and I think I know what this one is already, though. Trivial Pursuit.
Yes.
Hey.
Yo, that's a good one. I forgot about that one. Yeah, we had that in our household as well. Trivia Pursuit.
More board games. Yeah. Amber seemed to get over being sad very quickly. She was playing her board games and having fun. She had hoped her fans would not be angry with her and instead just be thankful for her honesty. Many of her fans had experienced the same struggles as Amber, and it was beginning to seem that no matter how many times she messed.
That's so crazy because I didn't realize like the type of fans that she attracted, but like, yeah, she probably put that pressure on her too. Like, oh, there might be a person watching my content and I don't want to let them down, but it's like, this is still your journey, but I could see why she would think those things.
Up, she would still have the support from some diehard.
I forgot about Risk. Alex, good one. Risk. That was a good one too. Risk. Board game.
Fans, but the non-diehard fans weren't happy, which led to more negative comments being left on her videos.
LMAO for like 12 weeks in a row she would say, I swear I am gonna start back at the gym Monday. I am desperately searching for a single video where you don't stare at yourself the entire video. It's really distracting and narcissistic. Maybe try to be more professional. Not even finished a full day of being on track and already making excuses. You're hopeless. All you do is shopping and eat. Do you or anything else? And here
See, I mean, I don't know why she's reading this stuff. These are mean.
Crystal's father paid for their food. Hey haters, what the heck is wrong with you? Then why are you watching, huh? If you watch it then live, don't commit, are okay, just live, damn. Hater live, use UH brain DAHHH, goodbye.
There was even talk of Amber attempting
So C says she's eating literally like 75% of her literal waking life. Man, who knows?
to manipulate her audience.
I mean, there might be some truth to that because, like, I just gave y'all an update, like, kind of like where she weighs now, what she's weighing now.
One reason for this was for the whole of January and beginning of February, Amber had...
You know what's crazy? I just thought this too. What if subconsciously she's like, because she mentioned she's a fan of 600 Pound Life. What if, like, she's like secretly wanted to get up there to get on that show? Like, maybe that's like, because she's a fan of it. Who knows?
discussed food, clothes, jewellery, board games, nothing too serious. But as soon as she confessed to messing up and didn't want her fans angry with her, she started to discuss more and more about her difficult upbringing.
I was in foster care for most of my life. I actually saved my baby brother because my parents were on so many drugs when I was about 9 years old.
That's a story she's told quite a few times, the way she saved her brother's life. That's just something I noticed.
And my brother was...
Shout out to Australia. Thanks for tuning in, man.
choking really bad. He was in his crib. He was just a baby. and the curtain string was around his neck. He was completely purple, couldn't breathe, and I saved his life. I am overly grateful for all of you.
After her emotional
She's not saying literally anymore. Should I put away the whistle?
confession about lying to her fans, we now weren't sure if she was secretly binge eating and not telling us.
Any upcoming guests? Yeah, I'm dumbfounded. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. Dumbfounded will most likely be my next guest.
Or if she had actually stopped. And after that confession video, she went back to being very quiet about her weight. Her and Crystal, though, were seemingly back on track at least. After all, it was Valentine's Day. Crystal took Amber out for a lovely meal and took her for a bit of shopping.
See, that food looked good. Oh, you know what? That's restaurant food. That looked good.
My question is, who would buy cards that say 50 farts?
Who would buy that? Hello, me. I would buy that. 50 farts, me. Stevie's buying it.
My girlfriend just informed me that she has another tasty fart. Is there a tasty fart coming? Yeah. When? Soon. How soon? Very soon.
After enjoying a lovely romantic meal, paid for by Crystal, Amber must have been on cloud 9.
I'm feeling legit horrible. I am eating too much wrong foods completely.
You know what's crazy about her, too, is she could have cut out a whole meal or 2 meals out of her day. That could have definitely helped her out, right? Just eat one. How about this? You eat one wholesome meal, right? And then a snack or something.
So sick.
Amber needed to get back on track quick before she made herself ill.
Also, I want to say that I will be weighing myself for you guys on Monday. I will be putting it in my vlog. I'm going to start going to the gym again on Monday, eating better on Monday, drinking more water on Monday.
See, I think that's where she went wrong too. Like, yeah, weighing yourself on camera, that's a lot of pressure, man. So she could have avoided all that, right?
Being happier on Monday, being more positive on Monday. I am just going to be overall 110% back on track on Monday. I hope.
Yes, eventually enough Mondays had passed and Amber finally started back at the gym. Although this time she would go at night. At night, Amber would do most of her binge eating. So she figured if she worked out at night, this would help stop the binge eating. Amber truly loved the gym, she told us. It was her home away from home. So she was obviously very excited to be back there.
We just got out of the gym. We're sitting in the parking lot. I never, ever get headaches. The last couple of days I've been dealing with one. Today it's been by far the worst. So I went into the gym with a headache. I thought I was going to be able to work out around it, but I guess I couldn't.
You know what? She should have documented this whole process. I mean, I think that would have been interesting. Her, similar to the way people, they film just their, cardio, whatever, skateboarding, or, people want to see it.
I got tired faster. I felt really just, slouchy. My head was throbbing. I only did half of what I usually do.
Hey, dude, someone said something about Parker. Hey, much respect to you. Be careful, though, because I've seen some videos on YouTube, dude. Be careful, with those high skyscraper type buildings. That's really ballsy.
The whole time I was truly dreading it. I wanted to just leave the gym, and that's not me. I normally really enjoy myself.
What'd she say? What is she doing in the gym, complaining? No, but I think people would want to see her on the treadmill.
And I'm not the only one with a headache. Crystal has a really bad headache as well today, but she always gets headaches, so it's not something different. But
I wonder why Crystal always got headaches.
You know what? What happened to the dancing? She should have stuck with the dancing. I want to see more dancing.
I know you love, your lips are moving. Baby, don't you know I'm done? Your lips are moving, your lips are moving, your lips are moving, then you lie, baby. Your lips are moving, your lips are moving, your lips are moving, then you lie.
One of the problems Amber had was that she always seemed proud of herself for not doing enough work.
My overall assessment is honestly, I am just proud of myself for even going and sticking through it as much as I didn't want to. My face is red from the car in front of us. Whoa, that was like literally I looked.
I was waiting for that. She said literally. It's been a minute.
Really scary.
She would not put the effort in at the gym and be proud of herself. She would overeat her food, but log it all at least and be proud of it. She would overeat, but only by 1,000 calories.
You know what? Another thing I noticed too is like I notice if I like give in to the calzone at like midnight, I notice that I'm hungrier right away the next morning. But it's just because you're expanding your stomach, right? Like I'm not a medical expert. I'm just giving you my experience. But I don't think she's ever gone through that. She needed to really kind of push through that where she skips a meal and her stomach starts shrinking. I don't think she went through any of that.
And be proud of it. She would be proud of herself for literally the smallest things.
Look at this, you guys. I finished this whole thing and I have never done that before. Literally shocked right now.
If she was really going to succeed, she would be annoyed at herself for not doing the work required and do it next time. Being happy with not doing the work, well, she was never going to change. And the fans who kept telling her she was amazing and she was doing brilliantly may have thought they were helping Amber, but they weren't. Going to the gym just seemed too much for Amber, and she returned to her normal.
I just want to see what she has in the background. That's interesting. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of toys and perfume, huh? Some books.
More comfortable life. Filming her pets, going shopping, going out for food, playing board games, hanging out with Crystal's family.
I love all this. This is positive stuff. Yeah, this is good for Amber. Yeah. Be around her family. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Not only was Amber struggling with the gym, but she seemed to be struggling with everything.
I don't want to be dishonest with you guys. I've never been dishonest with you guys.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, a lot of knickknacks. Thank you, Doug.
Didn't tell you guys I was off track, mainly because I was just at a really hard part of my life and I really just didn't want to discuss it. Sometimes it's really hard for me to discuss absolutely everything, so I just don't. I have a lot going on right now and a lot of it I just kind of leave hidden behind the cameras because it's more appropriate. I have a illness and I have no idea how to get a hold of it. I am off track. Yeah.
But that's another thing I disagree with her. You can't self-diagnose yourself, right? Like, I know she thinks these things, but you have to actually go to a medical expert, right? I'm just saying. Because she does this a lot now, to this day.
Yet again, I feel gross, disgusted, let down, disappointed, defeated, like no one really cares. I feel like I'm never gonna get it again. I'm never gonna find that motivation. I'm never gonna find the determination. I'm never gonna find the inspiration, true support that I really...
See, I mean, those are, like, you can't think like that. I mean, those are all negative things you just said. It's like you gotta have the opposite kind of mindset.
really need. I am in such a hump, such a sadness.
Her fans would try and offer advice, but Amber didn't need to listen to them. After all, she had already lost.
What does that say? According to my doctor, protein bars are glorified candy bars and should only be eaten as a meal replacement as a last resort. And okay, it never is a snack.
As you guys know, I was on a weight loss journey before and I lost 89 pounds.
Amber knew what she was doing.
And that's what I said last week. She shouldn't have made her whole YouTube channel on a weight loss journey. She should have, like I said, she should have focused on Legos.
She was going to do it her way.
I weighed in today. As you guys know, I was 388.8 just yesterday, and today I was... That means I'm down 3.2 in just one day. I've been having a little bit of controversial discussions over on Ask FM. Some people think that I will not lose weight with Cliff Bars, which is...
See, people, she doesn't... she's probably not realizing people are rooting for her, right?
Odd to me. Some people constantly are complaining that I eat Panera bread. Funny situation is I had a Cliff Bar yesterday and I also had Panera bread and I'm still down 3.2 in one day.
Good, that's positive. Good for you. Yeah, keep it up.
It just goes to show that everybody's different. Everybody loses weight differently. Never copy someone else because their program might not work for you and vice versa. I will not be weighing in daily because that is when my mind gets all combobulated. I was just very curious how I did.
That's another thing about her content. So she'll have hot and cold moments where she completely stops weighing herself, and now she's weighing herself again because she recently has bought a new scale.
The first day back on track.
She may not have wanted any help from fans, but she did admit she needed help from somewhere.
I found out some really tough news today. It's actually extremely personal. Even before the bad news, I just kind of broke down. I've been thinking lately of going to OA, which is Overeaters Anonymous. I shared that news with some people and I expressed to them that
And that's another thing. That's great, but again, half of that word is anonymous. You didn't even have to say that. You could have kept it anonymous. That's all I'm saying. I know I'm not judging her because, I know about 12-step programs as well.
I've been binge eating and it's getting really out of hand. I kind of just feel like not everyone is gonna understand. Not everyone's gonna know what to say to me. I just wish.
See, that's speculation. You don't know that. I mean, she probably could have found a whole lot of support in those rooms. You can't just speculate like that.
People cared more, and that's kind of just in the place I'm in right now. I hope you guys.
Amber saying she was going to go to Overeaters Anonymous, well, this was a hugely positive sign that she was ready to make a change. 2 months into 2015, Amber seemed ready to finally beat all her other bad habits and to heal herself mentally.
I have been doing a lot of healing on the inside. I have been healing off a camera. I have been talking about my emotions off a camera. I used to do a lot of talking with Amberlynn videos, but I'm completely shying away from those. I'm purely doing vlogs. I no longer want to come on here with long spewing mistakes.
But that's the thing. You chose to do it like that on your content. You could have focused on puzzles, Legos, and board games. You're the one that... You know what I'm saying? That's why it is kind of frustrating because she's like, I'm no longer... It's like, you're the one that did that in the... You chose to make that your content.
Confessing my mess ups. It's not about that anymore. I need to figure out things.
You know, that's so crazy. She's like, it's not about that. It's still like that right now.
I need to do to fix my health, to become more active. And as you guys know, I do have a binge eating disorder.
So,
are you diagnosing? Who said that? Did a doctor tell you have a binge eating disorder, or are you coming up with that? These are the questions I have. You know?
it looked like Amber was really trying to get in a good place mentally and was finally going to get some help. Her and Crystal had seemed a little shaky, although in the last few weeks of February they seemed to be getting on a lot more.
I win. Oh shit.
She was back to eating healthy.
Alright, let's see what meal that is. We have corn, grilled onions, and mysterious meat. I don't know. Y'all take a guess. I don't know.
Or so she told us. And the vast majority of her fans were still right behind her.
Are those onions? Oh, let me see. Yeah, those were onions, yeah.
The first couple of months of 2015 weren't too bad for Amber.
The P on Stevie's hat stands for PhD. Come on, man. I'm just a common scared Korean man. There ain't no PhD here, pal.
Now that she was planning on going to Overeaters Anonymous, and she was taking the time to try and heal herself mentally, it seemed like perhaps Amber could finally get this monkey off her back and get her binge eating under control. So, as long as she followed through and got the help like she said she was going to, then she may actually be able to lose this unwanted weight of her.
That's the stuff we need right there. Keep doing that. That's gold right there.
She could
Hell
make
yeah,
herself
do that.
happy, as well as her loyal fans, and finish her weight loss journey as the victor.
Gotcha.
I weighed in today at my heaviest that I've weighed in over 3 years. I asked you guys to ask me some questions like 2 vlogs ago, and I said I will answer some of them, so I'm gonna do that right now.
So I didn't realize she did that back then, but she still does the questions. But personally, I believe she handpicks the questions. You know, she censors the stuff that she chooses it. She chooses the questions before she starts filming. That's what I believe.
I'm looking at my computer, so that's why I'm looking down, if you're wondering. I can't answer them all. I do not want to make my vlog like fully just me answering questions. Psycho for Weight Loss asks, what is something that annoys you? I gotta be honest, a lot of things annoy me. I think something really big that truly annoys me would be when people think they know everything, or they act like they're very like, just like selfish. Like a know-it-all, selfish, self-centered, like all they care about themselves, all they can talk about is themselves. That's the type of person that I dislike. Like someone who can't have a...
No, this is the end. I will go live on Sunday as well, but this is the end. I think let's go to the very, I want to make sure we make it to the very end.
A conversation, because all they care about is what they want to say and how they feel. That annoys me to the extreme.
So that's what we have, y'all. Thanks. Please like the stream. Leave a comment, and I will be on. I'm gonna try to live stream more. So most likely, it's looking like Sunday around the same time. And we'll keep cracking at this. We're gonna be on part 3 on Sunday. Again, make sure watch my Hollywood Toys and Costumes vlog. There's gonna be a Superman movie night vlog with Bob, Dumbfounded, and Gene, and there's gonna be a Trader Joe's shopping haul. That's my first haul. That's dropping, and then I'm gonna reach out to Dumb as well to get him going for my next guest. On the Stevie show. I'll be here the day after tomorrow. Y'all have a great Friday. I have to do another dance. You want another dance? Okay, you want another dance? Hold up. You want another dance? Hold up, give me a sec. See? Full commitment. Love y'all. Full commitment. Love y'all. Day after tomorrow, alright? I haven't eaten anything. I gotta eat something. Love y'all. I gotta eat something. I'll see you Sunday around the same time, alright? Maybe Milo will be here. God, I'm out of shape. I'm out of shape. I have to start skateboarding. Love y'all.